I want to say I have 2 weeks before this video just can't be made anymore. I can't believe it's still Brat Summer, to be honest. I thought we had maybe like a week in us, but we're still going strong. More importantly, I can't believe it took me this long to come up with this video idea, to list off some movies that are Brat. All right. No, I do want to do this. I'm actually very excited about this because when I went to look up movies that are Brat and I kind of, you know, perused around, I realized there are a lot of Brat movies. There's a lot of movies that give off Brat. Some of these, I don't really know how to explain why, but I'll do my best. Let's kick right off with The Bling Ring, which I feel like is one of the most obvious ones. I feel like The Bling Ring is just like basically an adaptation of the album. It's kind of like The Wizard of Oz and that no, not Pearl Jam. Pink Floyd. Oh my God. The Pink Floyd album. You put it over Wizard of Oz and it just syncs up perfectly. I feel like you could put Brat over The Bling Ring. It'd be amazing. So yeah, The Bling Ring, Sofia Coppola. Most Sofia Coppola movies are kind of Brat. Erin Brockovich. I forgot I put this in here and it's making me laugh. Yeah, Erin Brockovich. She is Brat. Just look at her. She's so bright. I don't know how to explain it, but she is like, she should be the fucking poster child for this album. Tokyo Drifter by Seijun Suzuki. This one's just, it's very colorful. It's very colorful. It's very fun, hyper stylized. I feel like that matches the tone of Brat pretty well. It's very bright, very abrasive. So we got here Millennium Mambo. This one also similar to The Bling Ring, just vibes wise, very in tune with the album. I mean, there's just a lot of electronic music in the actual film, so like literally it matches that. The aesthetic is very 2001. It's very of its time. It's got like a nightlife vibe. It's very sad, a lot of melancholy. Ishtar. No, it's really not. It's really not, but I thought it'd be funny if it was. I think it can count. Shiva Baby. This also, like, doesn't really count because Rachel Sennett is, you know, in the Brat universe. She's in the film. I think this more than Bodies, Bodies, Bodies and what's the other one? Bottoms, I feel like, is Brat. Just because it's, like, again, a little bit more rough around the edges. This lead girl is a total mess. She's having lots of sex, but there's something, you know, troublesome about it. Uptown Girls. This is just, like, another version of The Bling Ring, basically. It's like you put Brat over this, and I feel like it would work. I feel a little bit weird putting this one in just because it stars a child, young Dakota Fanning. You know, I don't know if Brat is the most child-friendly album, but there is something Brat about this. Brittany Murphy's character in this is incredibly Brat. Very reckless, kind of just having a lot of fun. Fallen Angels, another one. I mean, you can't deny this, right? This is, look at the poster, it's green. Fallen Angels, very moody. You know, he's got a cigarette. Nightlife again. It's just like we're all lost, but we're kind of just, we're living. Betty Blue. I put this one in here because I feel like Beatrice Dahl is also very Brat. This is more about the actress. I also think Betty Blue character, very Brat. It is blue, but you know, I think it's the fact that the movie is so colorful. It plays around with color quite a bit. It's French. I had to throw in a French one. I put this one in here because I think Betty in the movie would be really into Charlie XCX. She's kind of like Charlie before Charlie. Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown. There are plenty of Almodovar movies to pick from here, but I felt like this was the most Brat of all of them, just because it's the most kind of chaotic. It's a lot of fun. Again, a lot of colors, but that's every single Pedro Almodovar film. Truly list any of his movies besides maybe Pain and Glory, and they could be Brat. Even though, you know what? Antonio Banderas is kind of Brat. But yeah, Woman on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown. I mean, that's like, that is one way of describing Charlie XCX. Water Lilies. Again, you know, you could say this about a lot of Celine Sciamma movies. A lot of them could be Brat, but Water Lilies specifically, I feel, is the most Brat. Especially after this Billie Eilish remix. You know, with the lesbian themes. I mean, she kind of looks like Billie Eilish, too. Bram Stoker's Dracula. That is, like, undeniably Brat. Just super expensive, big, expansive costume design and production design. Just very over-the-top, very dramatic, loud, sexy, not sexy, sometimes scary. Gary Oldman, man. I mean, yeah, Winona Ryder. Like, Keanu Reeves. It's all adding up. The more I think about it, the more Brat it is. Monica Bellucci. Showgirls. This one also feels like a little too easy. Just the sex part of it. I don't know. Like, what is there to really say about this one? It feels a little bit like I'm cheating here. Irma Vep, which I don't actually remember a whole lot about Irma Vep, but just the outfit, the aesthetics, like, forget about the movie, just look at the poster, think about, you know, the troubled actress. Yeah, that's Brat, right? It's like kind of like a diva nowhere. I mean, dude, again, it's like you could pick any Gregoraki movie and it would be Brat. I mean, look at Totally Fucked Up, The Living End, even Mysterious Skin. That feels wrong to say. But Nowhere, I think specifically is very Brat, just because, first of all, look at the backdrop, look at the poster. It's literally Brat Green. It's like she took it right off the poster. It is probably the most fun Gregoraki movie. It's the most unapologetic. It is just so itself. It's so authentic. It's so messy and horny and funny. That is what the album is. Jawbreaker. Dude, like, obviously. Are you serious? I was shocked when I saw how many people didn't like this movie. I think this is a great movie. It's a super fun movie about these girls who accidentally kill their friend. And it's like, that's super. I mean, that could fit a lot of Charli XCX albums. But I think it's just because of how, like, colorful and loud and fun this is. I know I've used that to describe everything, but also just vibes-wise, Jawbreaker. You see it. We all see it. There's the green. Dogtooth. Again, just vibes. Vibes-wise, this is very Brat. I don't need to explain myself. I don't know how to explain myself, but there's something Brat about Dogtooth. Coherence. This one I just saw when I was browsing some of the films I had seen. I stopped in my tracks and thought about this movie, which I haven't thought about since I saw it, like, my sophomore year of college. I remember how blown away I was by this, how it's a very simple, kind of lo-fi approach, but gets just insane, gets super chaotic and anxiety-inducing, just goes completely off the rails. Really love it. And something about the characters, the messiness of it all, reminds me of Brat. There's something Brat about Coherence. Jennifer's Body, again, feels like cheating. This was probably in the fucking mood board for Brat, if we're being honest. It's a classic. I don't think anyone needs to hype up Jennifer's Body at this point. That's not even what we're here to do. We're just trying to make a list. And this feels like an essential, frankly. Stranger by the Lake. It's gay. You know, it's gay and it's dangerous, frankly. That's that is like some of the vibe in Brat, you know? There's a hint of danger, a hint of messiness. It's that the content in the album is deathly serious. You know, it's fun, but it's serious. And that's the thing about Stranger by the Lake. It's like, it is super both loose and kind of like summery beach vibes, but then you watch the movie and it's like pretty fucked up. But I really love this movie. Any opportunity I get to talk about Stranger by the Lake, I will take it. Climax, arguably the most Brat movie. I mean, she's talked about it in interviews, which makes me super happy to hear. The music is all dance music, but then it's like dance music that goes wrong. That is like, I feel that is just like the album. It's like they go hand in hand, basically. So much color to it, all the wonderful cast of characters, everyone's so different, but they're all put in the same situation. Fucking, I love this movie so much. Zola, again, pretty easy one, kind of just right there for the taking. But yeah, I mean, probably the most modern film on this list that actually like takes place in today's world. I mean, these characters probably love Brat, and that's what I got. That's everything. All right, well. That's the Brat. Those are the Brat movies. There's probably a bunch of others, honestly. I could have kept going. I think I had All About Eve in there at some point, and then I took it out. But those are my picks. Guys, it's still Brat Summer. And yeah, thanks for watching.